Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English foul man of the internet, and I welcome you to another story by the lovely Grimm, the fisherman and his wife. Probably such a foul tale, but let's hear it and figure out how we need to fix it, shall we?
Moralists claim that this squalid story is a tragedy. But as the greedy and terminally stupid couple survives the precipitous reversal of their fortunes, which indeed resulted from their own wretched behavior, it's barely a cautionary tale.
Alright.
Bring up something tasty for once. The seaweed's gone off, the lard is rancid, and that old boot won't last the week.
Yeah.
A bit of cod or mackerel even, or bacon, or bread, or veg.
Right you are, my dear. A fish, by all means. Big fish.
The fisherman
like-
hasn't recently caught anything but a cold. Still, he's happy. But this evidently being his lucky day,
Yeah.
the hapless fisherman hooks a flounder who, wouldn't you know, is enchanted.
Wow.
Return me to the water, and your wish is my command.
My wife wants a nice piece of fish to eat. But I'm sure she'd prefer a bigger, more pleasant domicile.
Throw me back, and she shall have a castle.
Alright
The
then.
flounder was true to his word. A castle with 100 rooms and as many servants, and indoor plumbing to boot, stands where his hovel had been. His wife, swollen with pride, hardly blinks when told the castle is a gift from a fish.
Husband, ask your fish for a bigger edifice for my friends, and a title to match the property.
And if you don't ask, you don't get, my precious. I'll whisper a word in his shell like... I think he has ears.
Alright.
He's just a messenger, see? No wants of his own, the pathetic sap. Thinks he can satisfy this lunatic battle axe's hankering for more stuff. Wrong!
I'm sorry to ask, but my wife wants you to upgrade the castle to a church, and she wants to be pope, order people around, wear a big hat, have one of the sticks with the curly thing, and
Alright.
the funny robes, and
She's a very
coloured
selfish woman
windows
from the
and
sounds of it.
all of that, you know.
I think she needs to
You
die.
saved my life. I'll grant your request.
Pope? What was to become of the current one? And what did he think would happen to him when she's Pope?
And
Huh.
I bless you all and forgive you, every one, except those who owe me money. Pay up and nobody gets hurt.
Be
What the hell?
generous and compassionate, my love. You are Pope, after all.
Yeah.
I can't afford to be compassionate. Besides, that's not my job.
Yes, it is. You're the
I'll be
Pope.
compassionate if I ever like God. Tell your fish to make me like God, and then I'll show you compassion, and mercy, and punishment when necessary.
Ah, well. She perhaps has not heard the popular saying that there is no God but God.
My wife, the Pope, would be like God. Make it happen.
You don't even ask.
And so I shall. Return home and see his will be done. She shall be unto God.
A distinct change in tone, no. But lost on the
Okay.
fisherman, I'm certain.
Who knew I could watch too much? Life is so unfair. I just wanted to be God.
Could she be any dumber? Never heard of overreaching, selfish, vulgar, and
Yep.
profane? They wasted their chance to improve their lot. She demanded to be more than human. He did not dissuade her. But are they truly punished for their wicked pride? No! They don't have what they never had. Big deal! If you think that's pretty thin too, play on.
You know what? I think it is. They need a little bit of punishment for their
Beyond
wicked deeds.
unrequited love, this destitute fisherman has little to offer his disgruntled wife. Shelter and meager sustenance from the sea are not enough for her. I'd
Yeah.
have left the witch. Sickening, really. Let's make them appreciate what they don't have. Make it gross.
Don't worry, I'm sure we can do that, Grimm.
Let's move.
Time to start putrefying everything. If we've got a tail, we need to fix it. Oh, you annoying happy little crabs. Don't touch my filth. We must corrupt everything. Turn this story into something a lot more fitting. Oh, and we can kill the crabs now. Well, pretty cute little crabs.
But stomp it.
Don't worry, I will. But first there are crabs to take care of. Oh, and we can get the cliffs now as well. Well, Grimm, I will admit, even though I may be the English foul man of the internet, you may take things a little bit too far, but you do indeed fix the story.
The true self exposed.
Yep.
She's kicked him out and is left with nothing but her amorphous desire for something, anything more.
Yep, that suits her a lot more. Also, I didn't expect it to end just right then and there. These stories are surprisingly short.
A magic flounder and wishes on behalf of his wife, the grasping shrew, for a bigger house. How novel! The flounder swears he'll deliver, while hardly seeming to mind the hook, piercing its sagging lip. Perhaps a bit of sand in that wound would improve his bite. Make it foul.
How do I make that foul?
Let's move.
Alright, no problem. Let's find out the secrets and how we do these things. That was a thing. What is that?
Now I'm
Super speed? Oh, I like the sound of this. I didn't know we had power-ups. It's time for more super speed! Everything must be dirty. We're coming for you all! They went from sailors to pirates. Oh, how so very, very fitting.
But stomp it!
Don't worry, I will. I just need to foul up the place a little more. And I love how the corrupted version of these boxes is it turns it from milk to rum. Well, here's the secret.
What do I spy with my secretive and
Well, we've now made that ship nice and rotten. And the sea along with it. Down go the fishing rods. I suppose that explains why he's fishing from the sea then, doesn't it? If that's the case.
Made her go boom!
And there he has a lovely castle.
A vainglorious castle has replaced his dumpy domicile.
Indeed.
Only thing more insipid than realized wishes are white weddings. Let's ruin this joint before I sicken up.
Let's do so indeed,
Make
Grimm.
it stinky.
There's too much joy and happiness right now.
Let's move.
Rather, I shouldn't say happiness. Too much selfishness, vanity. So we slowly stink away the entire place.
But stomp it.
Don't you worry. I will do just that after purging the annoying little crabs. Ooh, these poor maidens, thinking they can clean up my mess. But I showed them what for. Now what's this gonna do? Bye-bye, Squiddy. We have things to go see. A place to go fix. Oh, but these servants are a little tougher when it comes to the dirt. Guess we need to fix the place up a little. Isn't it nice how we can how we just walk through everything, and everything gets nice and beautified. Gotta fix up the place after all. Can't have any niceties around. And what's this? A big bell?
Make it rotten.
Don't you worry. I'm sure I will. We just need to correct this entire hallway. And not fall off the stairs. That would probably help.
Stop it!
There we go, there we go. Grimm, you don't look very happy right now. Oh no, the filthy man is...
The castle did not slip at first of things. Who couldn't see that coming? Now she wants to be Pope. Though obviously several cards short of a full deck. Is she crazy enough to want that sort of power? Let's deprive her of what's left of her wits. Make it nasty.
Why the Pope? Of everything, why the Pope? Why not a king? I suppose a Pope would probably have more power than the king, so...
But stomp it!
It makes sense to want to somewhat be the Pope instead of a king. We just need to purge all the cleanliness. Okay. Now we need to fix the only clean thing left.
Butt kicking good.
Well,
She's flipping crazy now.
that's
Look at her go.
a drastic
My turn,
improvement.
My turn. Hey, hey,
Oh, the Christ, Grimm.
Fisherman, abject but willing slave to his wife's ambition, demands the papacy for her delectation. Would that he have asked for her premature demise.
He should have just asked for her demise, shouldn't he? Kept it all for
Make
himself.
it foul.
I mean, granted, the way she's acting right now, she does kind of deserve it, doesn't she? Oh, I love how I start at Stinky this time.
Wicked water.
Ooh, there's the secret of the level. Or one of them, at
What do I
least.
spy with my piggy eyes?
We just need to jump along and fix
Grimm
everything.
secret found. Watery grave.
Are you kidding me? You got stuck then, Grimm. Come on, we're not meant to be having difficulty with a simple little platformer. Ooh.
But stomp it.
Can we not fix the poor little... Now the poor little crabs are fixed. Excellent. We need to turn them to their true forms. There's a lot of rain and storm a-brewing, isn't there? I wonder if we're having something to do with that. It does seem a lot more
Stop it.
fitting for the story, you know? Come on, send me up. Right, now we just need him to go talk to him again so that
Make
he
it
fixes...
nasty.
I will do indeed, Grimm. But first, we must make everything nasty. There are so many things to fix.
Stomp it.
These little salesmen think they are in any way doing something good? Do they not understand that this is what the story needs to become? So that it fixes, so that it's fixed, so that it makes sense, so that it's not just a terrible story.
Oh, foul weather! Boil and bubble, toil and trouble. Convert this all to trash and rubble!
Well, that's certainly effective.
The fisherman's home has morphed into a church.
A cathedral, more like.
If you believe in organized religion, or a supreme being who cares about us, you might be moved.
Maybe.
But as I don't, let's break down the door.
I love how he actively, like, disses
Make
religion
it
without
gross.
dissing religion. Like, basically saying, look, it's fine if you like it, but I don't, so screw it. That's basically what he just said. That's like the best way to insult it while being safe and making sure you don't insult it at the same time. Come now, you stupid crab. Don't fix what I'm trying to break. It's time you all ran for your lives. And just accept your new fate as a disgusting little crab. There we go.
A romping stomp!
And there we go.
I'm having a ball. I don't mind someone after all.
Lock us out of the door, will you? Oh, that's what you
Now
get.
the church and the bitch still isn't satisfied. Now she wants to be God. If only she knew what a boring job he has, she'd think twice. We're in church. Where's the guilt, the sin, the wrath? Let's make it biblical. Make it disgusting.
I love how we're not making it disgusting, we're not making it nasty, we're not trying to putrefy the place or anything like that. No, 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 we're making it biblical. What a description.
Great waste by water.
I am getting at that secret, though. That much is for certain.
Great waste
Christ
by
damn it!
water.
Alright, Grimm. We're going to get that secret. One way or another. God damn it! I can't even make it onto the first one!
Just defeat. Our secret no more.
Got it. Now it looks like it's time to correct everything that's wrong here. Now then, you want to be God, do you, lady?
But stomp away.
Let's make you the devil instead. What the heck? You actually summoned angels?
Oh, smite me. Oh, smite me. Ooh, heavenly.
Grimm, I think you might be enjoying this a little too much.
Oh, a climactic finale. I hope everyone dies in the end.
Maybe.
Fisherman makes his final wish that his wife become unto God.
We
I
can
know where this is
certainly
going, but I'll save the surprise.
Oh, please do. I can't
Make
wait to see how the story ends.
Do it now!
Don't
Ow.
worry, I'll be doing it now. What's with this? What is this? Is this a whirlpool of some sort? Where do I go from here? Is it down?
Liquids have drowned my sorrows, but this is ridiculous.
Where am I meant to be going? You can't seriously be expecting me to jump on that man's head, right? Oh no, I'm meant to be jumping out to the sides now. Ooh. There's so much to rot and putrefy. Damn it, I missed. No matter, no matter. For I will make it!
Cool water.
Now there's just one more secret left to get. And we are making our way to it. Here we go. I just simply need...
But stomp it!
Don't you worry. With the world now dark and bleak, it seems almost fitting for me.
A watering grave, the worst kind.
Although it would help if you'd actually jump, Grimm. But thank you for actually starting over here this time. And there we go. One lovely secret. Now that everything's dark, putrid and grey. Ooh, look at that whale over there. It looks positively nasty.
Rumpenstein.
Let's fix this story once and for all. And everyone drowns. Grimm, why could I see your pupil through your closed eye?
Yes, take that, you cursed she-devil! Now you're living in a god and you're liking it! God lives like a peasant! God lives like a... And that's the holy end of that.
Alright then. God lives like a peasant. That's actually a humble story. What's the story say
Fisherman
now?
was a dim-witted and pliant tool of his insatiable wife.
Indeed.
And his weak character invited disaster. Their downfall loomed, one greedy want away. And we didn't have to wait long for the anvil to drop. Moops got what they deserved, I say.
Nice
Wife's
rhyme.
taste ran to more anything. Food, money, stuff, whatever. The limp husband would do anything to appease her voracious appetite and unquenchable thirst. The moment he caught the magic flounder, it was enlisted in perpetual service to his wife's ruinous greed.
Spare me, and I promise to make you happy.
You'll have to do better than that. It's the missus you have to please. Anything less than riches will just piss her off. I might as well eat you now.
Done. She's wealthy. And, could you stick a plaster on my jaw?
Even poor as dirt, she treated her husband and her neighbors like dumb beasts.
If you worship me as the goddess I am, you can live in these fine new houses. If you don't, you can die. Slowly.
They thank
Well.
you, your holiest, most revered, beneficent, and majestic one. They are grateful. As am I.
Besides chilblains, pimples, heretics, and stomach gas, talk is the thing most not worth having more of.
Understandable.
She wants a cathedral this time, with accoutrements, she says, and she insists that she be pope.
You're killing me with her constant demands.
Better
That's-
you than me.
Would you
Mercy,
mind
you-
removing the hook from my eye? Smarts.
You've heard of the arbitrary and capricious nature of unintended consequences. Bet the new pope hadn't. Or
Nope.
hubris? How about arrogance? Self-indulgence?
So
Never
many
mind.
sins.
This is good.
So many sins.
I'm not cruel by nature. But this dunce has had more than his share of chances to redeem his stupidity.
He has.
Perhaps if you made her like God, she could at last be happy.
That's your idea of a solution to this problem? Well, I'm not surprised,
Ooh.
but no doubt you will be. Shove what's left of my entrails back down my mouth and go home to your wife. You shall both have what you deserve.
Ignorant to the very end, she believes the fates have conspired against her. She is a blameless, pathetic wretch.
Clearly.
Fortune's fool, the plaything of
Oh,
wicked, unnatural
Poor
forces.
thing.
Never crossed her mind that her greed could be fed, but she could never be full. Those who expect a fair shake when they roll dice with enchanted fish are incurable optimists, unwitting masochists, or idiots. For this couple, I bet on the last. May all our stories end so well. Until next time.
That was such a much better story. And you know what? We have time for another. So you know what? Let's move straight onto episode 4. Episode 4, The Puss in Boots. Now, we've all heard of the character from the Shrek series, but this is the story of where he actually comes from. But the question is, what is that story? And how are we going to fix it? So tell us, Grimm, what's the story today?
When a grown man has the gall to blame his dismal prospects on his deceased father and threatens to kill and eat his feline inheritance, he deserves whatever gruesome penalty fate can dish out.
Very fair, very fair.
The sons of a humble miller divide his possessions before he's barely cold.
Let me use your ass to work the mill, and I'll share whatever profits may come our way.
Gladly. I knew father's ass must be good for summit. What about our brother?
Let him teach the cat to catch rats for his keep.
Oh, great. I hate rats. Not enough white meat. Thanks for nothing, father. Might as well eat the cat and slit me throat on a full stomach.
The cat,
Well,
Puss,
gruesome.
being a far sight more clever than his new master, concocts a scheme to save both their lives.
Oh, really?
Master, don't despair. Get me a decent pair of boots, and I'll make our living.
Really, Puss? Okay, great. What size?
That's a good question, actually.
The cat, forever generous and altruistic, and if you believe that, I'd like to sell you some land in Xanadu, begins to deliver on the first installment of their salvation.
Ah, poor bunnies.
Yeah?
Ignorant of the pleasures, requirements, and deceits of this world. Come along with me, that you may see the light.
This starts to sound fishy. What's he gonna do with all these rabbits?
I don't know. Show us,
Puss
Grimm.
knows just where to redeem this herd of cuddlies.
I bring you a present, sire, from my master, the Marquis of Carabas.
Oh?
A woman of rabbits, how droll. Thank the Marquis and tell him he does me a great deal of pleasure.
Oh, really?
Brother. Puss's master doesn't even know what a marquis is.
That's probably very true. He
Once he
doesn't.
sets the hook, Puss plays the deeply loopy king before reeling him in.
Oh, Majesty, thank heavens you've passed by. My lord, the Marquis of Carabas, has been robbed of his clothing.
Oh!
Tragic. Such a generous man.
What luck! The completely
What
senseless
luck?
marquis will not have to gad about completely naked. And the princess is quite taken with him also.
Oh, it's going
Puss
to end with
moves
a
ahead
wedding,
of the
isn't
carriage
it?
so he can further inflate his master's reputation.
Listen up, you scum. If you do not tell the king that the meadow you mow belongs to the Marquis of Carabas, you shall be chopped as small as herbs for the pot.
Oh. Well, that's quite threatening.
us?
Indeed he is. Repressed by a flaming cat in boots, by your leave.
Repressed.
Rather.
Just shut the hell up and do as I say.
Very persuasive. What tact, what discretion. A natural diplomat.
Clearly,
Good
very
Mother's
clearly.
Hail, to whom do these fine meadows belong?
To
my Lord Marquis of Carabas,
Your Majesty.
Pussy's scheme relies on the king's ignorance of his kingdom's geography and people, as well as his willingness to be closely advised by a talking cat in
I mean-
unconventional footwear.
That
And
is...
for Puss's final coup, he stops at a sumptuously decorated, if forbidding, castle where lives a rich and powerful ogre.
Ooh, is his
I
name
have been
Shrek?
assured that you are able to change yourself into a lion or an elephant.
True that. I can become all creatures, great and small.
Wow.
But surely nothing so tiny as a mouse. That would be impossible. Even for one
You
of
can
your
already see where
great
this is going.
powers.
Are ye of little faith?
And there's a tiny mouse.
A decent trick, but exploiting such a creature's vanity is so easy.
Yeah.
Not kosher, really, but effective.
Welcome, Your Majesty, to the Carabas family home.
A vast and fine abode. And as my daughter appears to have fallen in love with your master, it will be his fault if he is not my son-in-law before this day is done.
They're purported to have lived happily ever after.
No, that
I
needs a fix.
suspect I'm not the first to find something less than satisfying, let alone credible, in a secretly swashbuckling feline.
This story
What
needs a
say we
fix.
craft a scenario that befits the cunning and courage of the cat.
Ooh, so we're going to benefit the cat. And so he screws over the master, are we? That sounds
When
like
the old
such a
miller
better
kicks off,
story.
He leaves his paltry estate, a distressed
Yes.
mill, a dumb donkey, and a tomcat, to his 3 worthless and mean-spirited sons. There's bound to be foul play afoot. Let's make it fouler. Make it nasty.
Don't worry, Grimm. It all shall be nasty.
Do it now!
Oh, don't you worry, it will be done now. But first, we need to make sure everything's smelly. You know, to build up a little bit of rot. Once everything's smelly,
Now I'm smelly.
things will begin to turn a little easier. And then once everything's turning easier, we can then become stinky.
Stinky.
Oh, yes, I am. The stink is just so nice. Come here, stinky chicken. Come here. Ah. Pure and corrupted. Just as you should be.
Grimm's gross.
Oh, I'm gross now, am I? Still not enough to turn those annoying millers. Ooh, where does that lead now? Oh, that leads to the top, I see. Well, we gotta make sure we purge all these chickens. They gotta make sure they're nice and gross, nice and foul.
Now I'm foul.
And still, they resist my stink. Oh, there is no saving you, child. Everything must be rotten. And they still resist my lovely taint. Did you fix those chickens? All must be nasty. It all must be foul. It all must be gross, smelly, and all in town. No, little child, you do not clean. No, humble maiden, you do not sweep. For I am Grimm, the putrid and the foul. And all in this land must learn its true nature. I've got to work out how to rhyme better. But doesn't everything look so much nicer here? Nice bit of stink and foulness is near. I wonder if we can get to making everything disgusting this day. Oh, wouldn't that be quite nice? And this secret's quite a secret to get. Oh, and another one right there. Sneaky, sneaky. Glad I saw it right at the end. Right. Let's fix this place in all of its foulness. Oh, what a terrible fate to behold us. Bye-bye, little kitties, as you go squish and die.
All your base are belong to us.
Yeah. And what happens
Now
here
there's a
then?
deal. The cat's plan starts with some hunting.
Ooh.
Let's make it gruesome.
Okay, let's do this,
Make
indeed.
it stinky.
Oh, I think we're going to unleash
Do it
some
now.
pretty big and foul rabbits. From the seams of it. And are those candy bars? Some little sweets. Why did I call them candy? That's the American word. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me right now? There's something telling me this level is quite small. Considering this is all that we have to see
No
and
delay,
know.
but stomp away.
Let me see those
But stop
demented
it.
rabbits. Oh, come here, you.
Stomp it good. Now.
Where's the
Stop
secret?
it.
There has to be one
Stop
here
it
somewhere,
good.
right?
Oh.
Oh,
The hunt moves
Here we
underground.
go.
Puss continues the carnage. Ugh. A billion bunnies with their
Hippity hoppity jumpity uppity. Look at my cute little cotton puff tail wiggle like so.
enough dumb bunnies. Let's cull the herd. Where's my boomstick? Let's blow it up. Make it.
I think he's got a little bit of a rabbit problem. Someone doesn't like the rabbits. Why are they why is the TNT not blowing up?
Now. Rotten.
Oh no, the filthy man is back.
Yes, he is, and he's here to filth you up. Look at them run in their fear. Oh, and look at the bunnies killing all the little kitties. Oh, it's so nice. I love these Easter eggs that turn into just like
Romping, stomping,
You know-
kicking good.
alien eggs. And let's look at the You know, I was making Alien as a joke. You didn't actually need to make the reference that obvious, okay? I can't believe we're turning bunnies into aliens. It isn't a
Not so
secret.
secret now, are you?
I suspect there might have been 2 on this level, but I also don't think there was. So, let's go ahead and find our way and, you know, purge this place.
Disgusting.
Ah, it's always nice when I can achieve disgusting. So, alien bunny, let's teach them what happens.
Whoa, it's raining rabbits. Will there be enough good bits left for a decent stew?
Are you sure those are still rabbits? I wouldn't try and eat those, Grimm. They'd look a little acidic. Alright. So what else do we have around here now?
Puss's plan
Oh.
progresses when he presents carcasses to the king. This seemingly misguided attempt to garner royal favor works. The king is impressed by deceased megamorphs. Pretty sick, no? Well, let's make them sicker. Make
Don't
it
you worry,
nasty.
Grimm. I'm sure we're gonna have quite the fun day today.
Do it now!
Corrupt the castle, make it nice and filthy. Corrupting the castle. Everything must be. Dirty up the place we must. To see it all distinct. Oh, and look at that! Before, these things were just mantles on a wall, but now, thanks to Grimm, they live! We give them life! Now for the greatest challenge of all time. Platforming. Grimm, you're so foul with these levels. Introducing such a mechanic. It's time to fix this place up tenfold. If we can't make it foul, we will make it rotten. Oh, about rotten is not enough. Okay, then suit yourself. If rotten is not enough, we shall make it all so very nasty. Stop cleaning my stuff! Hello there, butler. Why do you think... Oh my gosh, the elephants are now alive. How positively delightful. And what, do tell, do we find in here?
Make it disgusting.
Oh, that looks like it's going to be fun. Let's see how this turns then. So what are these? Meat machines? I think I have an idea of how this bunny is going to turn. Don't you? Let's do this. Alien breaks loose.
Being messed about by a big bunny would be an affront to my dignity if I had any.
If I had any. Jesus Christ, Grimm.
To elicit royal sympathy, Puss contrives to have the king believe his master, whose name is Brian, by the way, has been stripped and robbed by highwaymen. Where is this going? Nakedness? Bandits? Oh, what the hell? Let's make it nude banditos. Make
All
it
right, then.
rotten. Do it now!
Don't worry, Grimm. We shall. We shall purge this place. It shall be rotten and foul. Don't clean my mess immediately. What is wrong with you? Don't you have anything better to do than just cleaning up my mess? Getting smelly is always the hardest part. But once you become smelly, things seem to get easier and easier, because your rot gets bigger and bigger, and easier to purge and taint. Watch your step. I thought this was here for some reason. It seemed a little too obvious to me. Stop cleaning everything, you pricks! We like it this way. The dirt is nice. Stop cleaning. I said stop it! What are you, tourists? You look like tourists. Why are the tourists here? Can't you see the bandits? Oh, you are foul. I think you skipped gross and went straight for foul, Grimm. How pleasantly nice. Must rot. Everything must. Deadly heights. Ooh, I'm sure they are. So very, very deadly. Oh god, you actually removed the bridge.
Chomp and stomp!
Oh, now we need to butt stomp them, do we? That means to me, obviously, that we can now fix these annoying bastards. Oh! And so your punishment for getting in my way is to become nude, is it? I'm surprised you get to keep the censored bars. I never thought Grimm would be the type of game to actually... You think this place is full of nude bandito? Oh, and I just went and killed you. Oh, and another one dies too. Well, there's only one thing left for it. Let's make it truly nude banditos. Here come the bandits! You have well and truly been robbed now. The cat just runs for his life, as he probably should.
Make it nasty.
Oh Oh, don't you worry, Grimm. It already is. Let's just make sure we get rid of this tiny little clean patch over here. There we go. Nice and purged. Okay, now we can move on. Oh, and what's that? Oh, that poor bandit. And then we kill the bandits. Oh, Puss, you look so much better
We're a
like
burrito
that.
short of a fiesta. Right on, signores. Hooray!
So how are we making this good for the cat so far? Because so far it seems to be the exact same story,
While his master
except...
rides with the king, Puss threatens the local farmers. Tell a big lie or perish. Help! Help! You're being oppressed!
You are! You are really being oppressed in that situation. Unlike, you know, modern day
Do
with all
it
that
now.
oppression that's going on at the moment. The Marquis of Carabas is your buddy. Make sure everything's nice and foul. They're not trying to clean the place, are they? They are!
Grimm level achieved.
There we go.
Easy choice. They've seen Puss's mouth. And this plan has some teeth, too. Let's
Ooh.
make them sharp.
Okay.
Move, beasties.
Well, this has apparently proved to be very easy
Make
right
it
now.
rotten.
Oh, don't you worry, it shall be so very rotten. Cabbages turn to humans, corns turn to snakes. Tremble before the Marquis of Carabas. That's a much more fitting title.
Grimm's foul. Grimm level achieved.
And now it's time to make sure the humans know their place in the scale of things when compared to the absolute disgusting rotten rot of me. I'm coming for you. You can't stop me. Hello. Ah, oh nice.
How do you see the violence inherent in a class system based on land ownership? Do
A
you?
little. There's a lot of violence involved. Nothing wrong with
Lawn
that.
bowling with bovines.
Okay. I love how that just conveniently kills everything. Ooh, and a speed up mechanic.
Make it disgusting.
Oh, it shall be very disgusting. Because I'm involved with its creation. Me, the English foul man of the internet. First, we must get nasty in order to...
Now who's nasty?
You and myself, Grimm. We are both very nasty. Nasty people, in both body and soul. So what do we do now? Now we simply need to be very speedy.
Grimm level
Ooh,
achieved.
you can see how big the radius of my butt stench is right now, given how large it was then. What are you saying? Oh, got it! Oh, got it!
Grimm's repulsive.
Stop it!
Now.
Stop curing the place. You can't cure this place.
Now
It's purged. It's repulsive. Stop cleaning, everyone! No!
Repulsive.
You mean I lost my repulsiveness?
Well, next time you make a scarecrow, you should build it to look like me. How I work.
You probably do, Grimm, actually. You probably work very well.
Puss, hoping to secure a satisfying finale for his master, mentally jousts with the unnatural creature. A dangerous game if he weren't a vain dolt, and I've got underwear more hideous. Let's make it truly revolting.
You know
Make
what?
it
Let's do
foul.
that.
Do it now!
What is this place? I see some sort of green misty aura over everything. What the hell is cleaning?
Grimm's belly. Now.
What the... He's cleaning his own damn place. No! Stop it! You will stop that right now, Mr. Ogre. Stop cleaning the place up. What did I just say? What did I just say? Yes, now I can corrupt the trees. You can't stop me for long, Mr. Ogre. Your castle shall be tainted with this rot!
Stompy good!
Don't worry. I think I will. Oh, so I need to somehow keep my foulness up while being able, spending time getting to him. Listen here, you. I did not give you permission to clean everything.
Make it nasty.
It will be nasty. I mean, he already looks a lot nastier than he did before. But I'm sure we can make it even nastier still. We can start by making sure we corrupt everything. The outside, the bridges, the putrid garden, the mountains. It all will rot. You've certainly made a much more rotten-looking place, Grimm. Very fitting for a ogre, when you think about it. I mean, as an ogre, you'd think you'd be big and smelly in the first place. I mean, look at Shrek, which is clearly going to be the thing I keep referencing to in this story. And look at all the kids just sitting in the places reading. Is that not terrible? And what are those cute baby ogres? Can't have that.
Ogre flexes his shape-shifting muscles and becomes a lion.
Ooh.
If he'd eat this arrogant and reckless puss, we could close up shop and go home. That'd be too easy, wouldn't it?
Much too easy.
Disgusting.
Oh, I'm sure we can make it extremely disgusting. I'm guessing that each transformation is going to be a new level of filth. Which is kind of fun when you think about it. If you're fixing everything downstairs, I'm just going to fix everything
Don't delay, but stomp away.
upstairs. And yet they still clean.
The ogre once again transforms, becoming an enormous evil. Here?
Wow.
Hey, stay the hell out of my stories, you oversized piece of produce. Make it repulsive.
Oh, it will be extremely repulsive. Oh, look at that foulness right there. Oh, and look at this, more platforming. There's more platforming to be done.
Grim secret.
There we go. Much better. Now we can just jump off and die, really. What did I say about cleaning everything? You're repulsive little do-gooders.
Stompy good.
Oh, we will. You should not worry. But there are many things left for us to purge. and make right. Yes, that's much better. The little kiddywinks are ogres, and they should act like ogres. Look at that over there. Does that not just look terrible? Much better. No. We can't have these smiley faces everywhere. This is an ogre's castle. It should be treated like an ogre's castle. Much better, much better. Let's now finish up this story, shall we?
The ogre transforms again, this time becoming a mouse, a puss. Eat that, you might get dumber, as if such a thing was possible.
I think the puss is very smart. But probably not very healthy all the same. How's that gonna work?
Bollocks, what's the deal here? Was she just waiting on the other side of that door with a wedding party for the ogre to be murdered? The moral of the
Clearly.
story, cats are tiny monsters. Their lies, threats, and outright murder are acceptable, nay, desirable means to human happiness and wealth.
Oh, okay.
Wonder where I can get a nice cat. Meow. Meow.
Apparently how's this story gonna turn out then? I'm interested.
There was nothing natural about the old man's death, and his son's response to it was self-serving and indecent. In the context of this drama, Puss can hardly be blamed for acting like a human.
Okay. So what
Turns out
happened?
father's been brutally murdered, and his oldest son has blood on his hands.
The mill is mine. I'll use your ass to work it and give you a crust in return.
Sounds fair. What about him?
He can eat cow shit and die.
Father said
right.
I could eat the cat.
Father's dead, and good riddance to the ugly brute. Make sure you're gone today,
Fair enough.
or I'll put you in a pie. Take that mangy excuse for a throw rug with you.
Alright then.
Puss had
That's
no
not a lot nastier.
intention of becoming a meal or a muff. You, being useless, will understand nearly nothing of what's to happen. Just stay out of the way. Can you manage that?
I'm sure. I did procure your boots, and previously I asked how high when you said jump.
Puss cleared the
Fair
warren
enough.
of a raft of rabbits. Then he took the whole mess to the king.
And what did the king say about these?
Deliciously macabre, Monsieur Puss. I'll have this stuffed with something post-haste. Will you stay for the dinner?
Ooh, very nice.
Delighted, Your Majesty. Is there a box where I might freshen up my toilette?
A box. I mean, you are a cat.
Perfectly
It makes
understood
sense.
the maniac royal's predilection for gore and guts. With the world gone mad and naked, and the bogus marquis coming apart, as it were, Puss had little need to further ingratiate himself into the king's good graces.
Oh,
But he
really?
had a story, and he was sticking to it.
Ooh, he's an
You'll
actor
excuse
then.
me for saying so, Master, but I don't believe you resisted those bandits as vigorously as you might have done. Did I detect yelps of leisure?
To the best of my recollection, I was assaulted.
Well, do a better job of being miserable. The king will expect it.
The king, in fact,
Understandable,
was
then.
smitten with the cat. What he did for the hapless marquis was really for Puss's sake.
This land belongs to the Marquis of Carabas.
Oh.
Unless you can answer the following question.
And what question is that?
my land. This belongs. Lord Carabas is...
The rightful owner, correct. Now, the real question is, why do cows have 4 stomachs?
What's that?
Anyone?
No?
Well, Lord Carabas thanks you for your efforts. You may die now.
Alright. No one to
Whoever
kill the farmers,
propagated
I
this
guess.
notion of good ogres never met one. Nasty bits of work ogres are.
Yeah, they
Rumors
are.
are so unkind, your ogreness. You're purported to be ugly, ornery, vicious, cruel shapeshifters. Execrable table manners, too. No personal hygiene to speak of. That's
And?
your ogre, I was told.
Well, I won't deny it all. It's a cruel description, but fair.
And the shape-shifting?
Oh yeah, that's all good. Pretty impressive, really.
Oh, really? Show us some. Ooh, the elephant. Ah, the lion.
That's very nice, Your Magnificence. Outstanding!
Indeed so.
The elephant was brilliant, but what would really move me is if you could become a mouse. They are such frightening, resourceful creatures. But no, that would be too much to ask.
I'm sure it would be. And there's a mouse. And there it gets eaten.
In my previous description of the ogre, I omitted dumb, egregious
Yeah.
oversight. Include it now. It's a defining characteristic.
It really
Now, to
is.
celebrate multiple murders, massive deceptions, grievous bodily harm, gross assaults on bodies and minds, a wedding. Oh, these characters deserve one another.
How did the story
All
change?
our stories end so well. Until next time.
You just made the story a little bit gruesome, Grimm. Normally you actually change up the story a little. I didn't notice any changes. Well, everyone, either way, I'm all out of time for today's episode. So it looks like, what can I say other than thank you all for joining me today? I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English foul man of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.